Are you trying to apply for a credit card? In this video, we will share with you everything you need to know about credit cards. Who can apply, why you need to get a credit card, why is your credit card rejected, and how does the interest work, and etc. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Financial Fitness channel. Our channel is all about money and self-development tips. So remember to subscribe with us if you haven't, and let's get this started.
So who can apply for a credit card? There are a few requirements that we will have to meet when applying for a credit card. You must be at least 21 years old and earns a minimum annual income of 24,000. So these are the main requirements that you have to meet to apply for a credit card. But even if you have met all the above requirements, your credit card application can still be declined. Reasons why? Number one, you have not been working long enough. Having a credit card is like taking a mini loan. It allows you to spend in advance and you can pay it back later. So for banks to approve your credit card application, they must assess whether you have the financial stability to pay for what you have spent in advance. In general, banks would usually require minimum 6 months of working time with the same company. So if you have just started working, that may be one of the reasons why your credit card application got rejected. Number two, you have too many outstanding debts. When we apply for a credit card, the banks will do a quick scan on our credit history to see whether we have any outstanding debts, late payments, and etc. If you've been constantly paying late or missing out on your loan repayments or your credit cards, the banks will have doubts that whether you will be able to pay for this new credit card that you are applying. And this applies not only to credit card applications, but on car loans, housing loans, and personal loans. So try to clear your dues on time, or it may cause a lot of trouble in the future. Number three, you have never borrowed before. Either you borrowed too much or you've never borrowed before, both can cause your credit card application to decline. The problem with people who has never borrowed before is that there is no credit history, no debt repayment history. If you have no student loans, no car loans, no credit card loans, there's no way for the bank to track your debt payment history, especially when you have been working for a very long time and suddenly decided to apply for an advanced credit card.
What is the advantages of having a credit card? Number one, to build your credit score. Having a credit card can be useful when you want to build your credit score. But you must remember that in order for you to build good credit score, you will need to pay your monthly credit card on time. Because by doing so, it will show that you are a disciplined borrower. And the bank would be very much willing to loan you money in the future. That means you will have a higher chance of loan approval. However, if you're always late on your credit card payments or you did not pay your credit card payments outstanding charges at all, not only it will affect your future loan application, it will also affect your future loan interest. That means you have a higher possibility of paying more interest. So if you plan to have a credit card, you must use it responsibly. Number two, convenience to spend. A credit card allows you to spend a large amount of money, like 50,000 or 100,000, with just a single swipe of the card. And even though nowadays you can also use your debit card or online transfer to pay, a credit card is still a better option, especially when you travel overseas. Even if you are not a big spender, having a credit card can also be very helpful when you have an emergency. Imagine if you have an accident overseas. You can use your credit card to pay for the hospital bills without worrying about transfer limit. Number three, rewards. Another major reason why people spend with credit card is because of the reward system. Nowadays, many credit cards give rewards like cashback or discounts on their spendings. So for those who use their credit card regularly, they can earn rewards to save money or enjoy special benefits like access to the international lounge. However, do take note that all credit card rewards come with terms and conditions, and the discounts that they offer may only apply to certain expenses like petrol or selected brand products. So before you choose a credit card, here are some things that I would usually take note to see which credit card is the best for me. The first one would be cashback or reward points. Now ask yourself, Do you prefer cashback or reward points? Cashback or discounts basically helps me save money on my expenses, while reward points usually allows me to redeem free gifts. Whichever you choose, just choose one that suits your preference and take note on the limitation they set for each reward so that you can judge whether it is worth based on your spending habits. Now, if you go online to any credit card comparison site, you will see a list of features and benefits written out for the card. So let's take this one for example. One of the benefits is get 1% cashback on retail spend capped at 50 ringgit per month. So based on this, you will know that they will only provide 1% cashback if you spend on retail stores like clothes shop or makeup shop, and they will only let you have cashback up to maximum 50 ringgit per month. So if you're not the type to spend a lot on retail, then this card may not be worth applying for. The second thing that I would take note is the fees and charges. Credit cards do come with fees and charges, it's not free. The two most common ones would be the credit card annual fees and also the interest rates. Generally, when you apply for a new credit card that's on promotion, the bank will waive the first year annual fee. But if you want to know how much is the annual fee for the following years, you can read the product disclosure sheet. The second fee that you have to take note is the interest charges. Always remember that a credit card is an easy way for the bank to lend you money to spend. So if you don't pay what you borrow on time, then there will be interest charges, and the interest charges are normally fixed at 18% per annum. Many people fall into the credit card debt trap because they often only pay the minimum, and that is very dangerous because the longer you delay settling your card payments, the more interest you will need to pay back to the bank. And the bank have every right to take legal actions against you, and they will also send an official debt collector to demand you to pay back what you owe. You can imagine the Along that you usually see on TV, but with a proper suit and tie. Not only that, if you still refuse to pay your credit card debt, the bank can put a black mark on your credit report, and this information will also be known to all the banks, where you will automatically be blacklisted by all of them, and you can no longer apply for a loan anywhere. The worst case scenario is if you have an outstanding amount of more than 30,000 and you have not been paying your debt for more than 6 months. Under the Malaysian law, you can be declared bankrupt. Then someone from the government, namely the Director General of Insolvency, DGI for short, will be appointed by the court, where they will have power to sell or dispose your asset to repay the creditors. And your passport will also be taken away and you will not be able to travel.
In the end, this credit card is just a tool. The one controlling this tool is you. If you already have a poor spending habit, having a credit card would make you worse off rather than helping you. So learn to spend wisely and live within your means.
Remember to give us a like for this video, and we will see you next time. Bye!